Lyles with the 1-0 pitch. That one is hit to right center field. Very well hit. It is gone.
Cueto swivels and throws. And a slider is lined right back to Cueto, who makes the catch.
In the pitch. He bounces this one into the hole. Cut off by Flores. To second for one. The throw to first. Double play.
0-2 into the gap in right center field. Bellinger chasing. He's not going to get to it. And now Slater will motor his way to third. He's going to come home. And Austin Slater will score without a play. It's a double. Right center field. That gets down into the gap. And it rolls all the way out to the 415 side. Rupp heading around second. Digging for third. Stand-up triple for Darren Rupp.
What is going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel in Oakland today. And it did not, Giants bats kind of quiet. Although they hit the ball hard quite a few times, it did not result in much other than the bomb. One home run today for Mike Yastrzemski, number 19 on the season. Giants now have lost 2 in a row. I don't know why I have the Giants scoring a run at the top of the ninth. They didn't do that. But, yeah, Giants have now lost 2 in a row with a day off yesterday. It's been more than 3 days since the Giants win. We are not used to that. What's going to be straight days without a Giants win? But that's where we're at. And the Dodgers came. So we'll talk about this because I see a lot of doom and a lot of gloom in the chat. Before the game started, we were already in the chat. A lot of doom and gloom. We have a lag. Are we lagging today? We have a bad connection today. Let me know about the connection. Super lag? Super lag. Let me see what's going on. Super lag today. Connection looks pretty good. Can you hear me? Haven't had an internet problem for a while. All right, let's see if I can improve that connection here. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. We'll be right back. All right, are we live? How we got it now? How are we looking? Testing 1, 2, 3. Let me know in the chat. Are we still live? Are we still cooking? Or are we not? Are we not? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Looking better? Are we good now? Are we good now? Giants suck. Shirley Bostrom, World Traveler. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. We had complaints about the connection, and we fixed it at the Humm Baby Baseball channel. Brian Chua is here. William Uber-Alez, Johnny Cage, Jenny Vega. Let's go, Giants. Wake up, Giants. Shirley Bostrom, Giants suck. I wouldn't say that, being in first place on August 20th and having the best record in all of Major League Baseball. Let me break this down. San Francisco Giants are a baseball team in the highest level of baseball in the world, and they have the best record in said league almost at the end of the season. I wouldn't say that would be a team that sucks, but that's just me. What is going on is in Dava. We're going to have some ups and downs, guys. Don't get too down on this team. We can't win all the time. This is baseball. We're going to lose sometimes. Doesn't mean we suck. This is just crazy because we've been in first place for like several months, and we haven't lost a series since when? The Pirates? We're not even playing bad. I don't know. It just is a weird coincidence that we just happened to get a day off yesterday. We lost that last game. We lost today. And I will admit, if we lose tomorrow, now I'm worried. But let's go out and win tomorrow, and we'll be fine. Let's win this series. This is not the end of the world. This is not doom and gloom. William Henry, 199. I forgot yesterday, but here's Super Chat for you. William Henry comes through with the Super Chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Johnny Cage, Steven Ortega, Scott Gomez. Giants can hear the footsteps coming up behind them. Yeah, I mean, hey, Dodgers are winning every day. That's what can you do? If Dodgers just keep winning every day, they're going to win the division, I guess. Okay, fine. They earned it. If they're going to go win 115 games this year, then I guess there's nothing we can do. But in my opinion, they will lose some games, and we do still have head-to-head matchups with the Dodgers, and that will be the time to prove, who's who in the division. And, if the Dodgers stomp on us and beat us or whatever, then, hey, fine. But right now, is it time to say it's over? Not in my opinion. In my opinion, they're still going for a division championship here. It's the best team in baseball. Let's go. We'll be fine. We've lost. We lost 3 in a row earlier. We lost before. It doesn't feel like it. I think we are. Freaking spoiled here because we just keep winning, and it feels like we're never going to lose. But you know what? It's going to happen. Giants obviously don't suck. Robert Rocha. Yeah, I wouldn't say so. World Traveler, Linda Rocha. They don't suck, but they are worrying me. Lead is down to 1.5 games. We had a 1.5 game lead. What, a month and a half ago, and we expanded it to 5. Yeah, I'm not worrying about it. We have William, we have Zindava. We beat the Dodgers before, we can beat them again. Shirley Bostrom says, you are too old. You are too old. You're too old. Me? Or am I too old? What? Because I don't know. You're too old. Y-O-U-R, like I don't understand that. I don't quite understand that. But anyway, Giants, are you saying the Giants are too old? Oh, the Giants are too old. I think that's what now I'm getting it. Giants are too old. I thought she was saying I was too old, which is true too. We're going to Raw Rex head-to-head games are going to be fun to watch. World Traveler here, 40 games left, people. Not a Humm game. Shirley Boston, best team. Yeah, right. Giants suck. Shirley Bostrom, still standing on that hill. The Giants suck hill. How do you explain that they have the best record in baseball on August 20th in Major League Baseball? How do we explain that? I don't know. It's tough to explain. I would love to see that video, though. During the offseason, when people do their power ranking for the Giants, I bet some people will say they overperformed. Yes. Dodgers are due for a slump with winning 9 straight. It's happening. I hope so. I hope you're doing well. Brandon Over is here. Been moving back into college these past few weeks. Have been busy, but I promise big tune for you always. Thank you, Brandon Over. Have not forgot you. Giants are not too old. Andy Cruz. We have $5. Uber Tony 408. Trying to catch up with all the chat, all the messages. I don't know if I get to all of them. I'm trying. It's going to be a fun 40+ days till the end of the season. Oh man, it's going to be a wild ride here. Let's hope that for the best, not the worst. Let's hope the Giants can get a streak going, get some wins going, get back in the win column quick because we're not used to losing. This is weird. We lost. Lost. We lost again? What's going on? We have Uber Tony with the $5. Thank you so much. That calls for a thank you video. I really do appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for the super chats, everyone. There you go with the bat flip. And Brian Chua is here. I remember how the Dodgers were on a torrid pace in 17, and then late August to mid-September, they lost 60-17. I do. And it can and will happen. Humm Baby, we need to win tomorrow. If we don't, we are in deep crap. Steven Ortega. Ryan W., Dodgers fan here because there's no Dodger fan streams I can find. Your team is making this division interesting, has made every game that most important and interesting. Thank you. Our Ryan W., when there's no Dodger stream, you know where to come. I will be at least biased I can be. But, yeah, absolutely. Sorry that you can't find a Dodgers stream, but we're here, and congratulations to the Dodgers for the victory. But we are coming. We're not backing down. Let's go. Dodgers didn't buy anything. 92% of their roster is drafted and developed. Johnny Cage. I don't know the percentage, but a lot of them are. If you think about, Bellinger, Seager, and just go up and down that roster, Will Smith and these guys, they came up through the organization. That's true. Now some of their pitching, some of their pitchers have come up through the organization. When you think of Walker Buehler, when you think of Clayton Kershaw, they've signed a few guys, but that's every team. It really doesn't matter how you get your guys. But for a team like the Dodgers, who will get criticism for buying a World Series roster, and the fact that they're always in the playoffs and they don't usually get the top 10 draft picks, they're always, number 27, 28, 29. They do draft really well. They absolutely need to get credit for that. They are great at drafting. You can find a Dodgers stream, but I'd prefer listening to Eric because content is so fair. There you have it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And so absolutely nuts. Let's get into the bones. Let's get into the tail of the tape today. 4-1 is the final, August 20th, 2021, Oakland, California. 4-1, the final score today. The Giants, like I said, they hit the ball fairly hard, but right into gloves or just didn't work out other than the one solo shot. The A's didn't exactly crush the ball either today. To be honest, I thought that Wood looked pretty good. And, through 3 innings, going into the 4th inning, it was tied 0-0. I thought we might get a pitcher's duel. Wood threw 5, struck out 9 guys. He pitched okay. Littell gave up a run at Alvarez. That was a tough run to give up from Littell because that's when we're like, now we have, when it was down, we were down 2-1. That was one thing. When it went to 3-1, 4-1, now it starts to look really bad. Alvarez threw a scoreless inning, so shout out there. And, nothing going. Wade 0 for 4. Listella 0 for 3. Posey 1 for 3, hitting 323 on the year. Shout out to him for that. Unbelievable. Belt 0 for 3. Bryant 0 for 4 today with a strikeout. Crawford 1 for 3. Dickerson went 2 for 4, got that little single in the 9th. I was thinking, comeback begins. No, not at all. Flores 0 for 4, and Yaz 1 for 3 today with a run scored on the home run. So there you have it. And the A's, on the other hand, with some key hits and some key moments, got guys on base, brought them home, and they win it 4-1. Bad throw today, by the way, was that Alvarez really terrible errant throw. That that was pretty much the nail in the coffin for us. So there you have it. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everyone being here for the post-game show today. This was a pretty snooze fest of a game because the Giants' bats just couldn't get going today. One of those games, and have to turn it around. Yeah, lost 2 in a row now, but we still continue to win series. We could still win this series. Series is not over. We have some A's fans in the chat. A's fans, what's going on? How about Sergio Romo? Did get a kick out of seeing our old buddy Romo. Posey got a hit off him at least. Absolutely. Romo's still there. Petit is still there. Lots of ex-Giants there. Awesome. As a Dodgers fan, I give Giants tons of respect. You guys got 3 titles in 10 years. Back to orthodoxy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Respect back to you for winning the World Series last year. We're going to try to prevent that this year, but obviously you got a great roster. There's just no denying that. If we did have to play the wild card, who would you rather face, San Diego or Cincinnati? I say bring them on, whoever. But I think I'd rather play Cincinnati just because last season, remember Cincinnati in the wild card series, they couldn't even score a run. Their offense is, I think, maybe a little better this year, but Cincinnati, I don't know. I just can see an easier path to victory against them, but that's not to say that I'm scared of the Padres. I just say if you let me pick, I'll take the Reds. And I'm high on the Reds. I picked the Reds to win the World Series last year. I'm always talking good about the Reds, but let's be real. The Padres are still, a stacked team. Johnny Cage is here. Bye, Victor. The Reds, Jenny Vega. Romo growing that beard again. Romo had that beard when we got it in 2012 with the victory, closing out the World Series. Hit that like button. Kevin Gausman against Sean Manaea tomorrow. And in LA, it's going to be Scherzer versus Hill. So that's Brian right there. Very interesting matchups. And absolutely looking forward to that. So tomorrow, Gausman needs to be the stopper. Usually it's been Wood, but this time Wood didn't get the win today. So we need Gausman to come out tomorrow. And I feel like there will be runs on the board tomorrow. Tomorrow, the Giants offense will break loose. Look, I know it's August. I know I've heard some doom and gloom in the chat talking about these guys are tired. They're old. They're not that old, okay? They're old, but they're not, 50, okay? The Giants have been very careful to give guys days off and try to keep everyone rested as possible. I believe tomorrow's going to be the day the Giants will put at least 5 on the board and we'll get the W. Do not worry about it. If not, you want to be here for the post game because now I'll start to be getting frustrated. Right now, I'm really not that frustrated. Yeah, we're 1.5 games back and it's not as pretty as 4 or 5. 1.5 games up, not as pretty as being 4 or 5 up. But you know what? Don't even trip on that. It's up and down. That's the way baseball goes, up and down. The Dodgers might even take the lead, and it's still not over. It's not over. We're never going to be the favorites. Giants can win the World Series holding up the trophy. They're going to be like, I still don't know if they can win the World Series. We're never going to be the favorites, so I've accepted that. Alex Wood, you just said they're old. Shirley Bostrom. Let's see. I mean, they're old. I said they're not old. They're not that old. Yes, but Dodgers will keep winning. Andrew Dowd. If the Dodgers keep winning, then the Dodgers keep winning. How do you know that? I just don't know. How does everyone know that? How are you so sure the Dodgers are going to just keep winning all the way till the end of the season? How do you know that? They've gone on losing streaks before. They've gone on rough patches before. How do we know they're not going to go on another rough patch? How do we know the Giants aren't going to go in there and win another series against them like we did last time? I don't know how. I think that it's just this thing that what the most recent thing that happens is called recency bias. That's what we think is going to keep happening, and it's just not usually the case. Just because the Dodgers are on a winning streak, if anything, it means that they're due to go on a losing streak. And if anything, these last 2 games the Giants lost means the Giants are about to go on a winning streak. We rarely lose more than 2 in a row this season. Anytime we lose a game or 2, we bounce right back on it. Baptism in the ism. Facts, Eric, we never going to get the respect we even when we was the champs. Oh, it ain't going to happen. Forget respect. We're just going to go out and get our rings. Because at the end of the day, that's always bragging rights right there. When you hold up your hands and say, look at these rings right here. What do you got? Boom. World Traveler is here. William Uber Alice is here. Baptism in the ism. Jenny Vega is here. Our dugout is too stoic. No cheering. Linda Rocha. We need to bust loose. We need to get it going on, get some chemistry going back like it usually is, and I think we will. Back to the orthodoxy. As much as I hate the Padres and troll them, their team is very talented, so I'd be scared to face them in a 1-game elimination game. I'd rather face the ref, whom I think will get that final, or the Reds. That's my point, Eric. We may fall out of first, but it's not over. We can still pull this off. Yeah, Zendov, of course, it's not even close to over. Linda Rocha says, you're making me feel a lot better. It's just the way it is. There is a recency bias. It's natural. Like, oh, God, look at the Dodgers are winning. They're never going to lose again. Yes, they will. They'll probably lose tomorrow. I mean, it's baseball. They will lose. They will go. They might win the division. They might. But the Giants might. Right now, with what's gone on lately, I would say it's close to 50-50. I'm not saying the Giants have an overwhelming advantage, but come on. I mean, to say that it's over, people are telling me it's over, man. It's over. Well, hey, at least we got the wild card, man. Let's go to that. Like, what? I'm not ready to just accept the wild card. If it happens, so be it. But no, Giants are winning this division as far as I'm concerned. And if not, okay, we'll deal with the wild card game when and if that happens. But until then, Giants are winning this freaking division. We're in first place right now. There's no reason. They're scared of us. Dodgers fans are scared of the Giants right now, not the other way around. Let the Dodgers win. It's okay. They'll go on a losing streak. They're going to go on a tough patch. They're going to lose some games. Giants will too. That's baseball. It's all a matter of who has the most wins at the end of the season. And it's a matter of how we do head-to-head because these matchups that are coming up are going to be huge. Absolutely huge. I cannot wait for the Giants to play the Dodgers. We thought these series earlier in the season were meaningful, were like playoff atmosphere. Imagine in September, Giants-Dodgers pennant race. Oh, my goodness. Those games are going to be massive. Massive. We're going to have chats with 150 people in here. Right now we got 65, by the way. But we're going to have 150, 200 people in these streams in the Giants-Dodgers series in September. Mark it down. Those streams are going to be huge because the energy and everything, all the hype is going to be through the roof. Baptism in the ism, Dodgers are scared of us. Now, I'm not saying the Dodgers themselves are scared, but there are Dodgers fans who are worried. Are we worried? Sure. But that's kind of expected. Dodgers are really good. But the Dodgers fans did not expect to be scared of the Giants, and they definitely are, or they should be. they should be. Remember in Star Wars, he said, I'm not afraid. And Yoda said, oh, you will be. So that's what, that's what I say to Dodgers fans. If you're not scared, you will be. You will be. Mike Lerma is here. Dodgers aren't scared of the Giants like the Giants aren't scared of the Dodgers. I don't think the players are scared or anything like that. But fans, are worried. The Giants, hey, and even if we get the wild card, it doesn't mean crap if you win the game. So if we make the wild card, hey, we're gonna go ahead and win that game. If we lose that game, oh my goodness, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck. That will be absolutely devastating to have this kind of season. I don't even want to think about it, but that would be one depressing stream. But even then, Giants need to keep their heads held high because they've had a great season. They've brought us a lot of joy this year, and worst case scenario, they go lose a wild card game, which is why I despise that one game freaking playoff, because whoever the Giants play, they're going to have a significantly better record than. And this will be an epic rant if that happens. If the Giants go out with 103 wins and lose to a team with 86 wins in a stupid-ass one-game playoff because of Rod Manfred, whoo, you don't want to miss that rant. I've hated that one game ever since they made it. Even though the Giants have won the wild card games, I hate that one game because it's not right. It's not right. Baseball playoff should last at least 3, preferably 5+. Don't insult Yoda. I didn't mean to insult Yoda because I love Yoda. I love Yoda. Love some Star Wars pre-Disney. Brian Chua is here. Babe Rocks is here. Didn't the Giants win their World Series even though they were a wild card? Yes, in 2014. The Giants were a wild card, beat the Pirates, went on to win the World Series. Now, the other 2 seasons, in that particular season, we had a same record as the Pirates. So it would have happened anyway. So I wasn't mad about it. But if the Giants with 100+ wins have to take on a team with 80-something wins and they lose, that's going to prove right there how stupid that one game is. And everyone's going to have my back at that point. Thousands and maybe millions of Giants fans will all at the same time say that game is bull crap, BS. And he's going to have to change it. Because when an entire fan base is going to get screwed out of the playoffs over a stupid one game, you win 100. The whole point of the wild card was if you win 100-something games, you get to go. You enter into you get to play in the playoffs. You get a pass into the playoffs because you earned it. Not a one-game playoff. What is that crap? That is horrible. That one-game playoff is horrible. Absolutely pathetic. Can you imagine? You have 4 teams, 3 division winners, and another team that has 100+ wins, more than 2 of those 3 divisions. In other words, the second best record in the entire league, perhaps in all of baseball, second best record in the National League. And you got to play one game against some 80-win team in the Central, the Reds or something, and just so happens that the Reds, just in one given game, which, remember, in baseball, at one given game, I mean, the Pirates can beat the Yankees. Of course. Pirates can beat the Giants. They did it. They've done it 4 times this year. So in one stupid game, the Reds happen to win. They throw out their guy, and he just dominates us. And Gosman pitches well, but gives up one, run somehow. Even worse, I don't think they're going to do runner at second base in the wild card game. But if they did, that would just add insult to injury. But yeah, the Giants definitely. If that happened, I would be so mad. I feel like the Giants turn into the most hated team in baseball when they are winning and get laughed at when they suck. Logan M. Yeah, pretty much. Baptism Neism, Seattle. Well, it makes sense. It's called the wild card, one game, move on or go home. But William, they have one game or go home when the series goes to a final. If you have best of 3, more often than not, or very often anyway, you're going to have a rubber match, which is going to be game 3, and it's going to be a win or go home, or a game 5, or a game 7. They happen all the time, and they're way more dramatic because it's built up to it. Not just one dumb game out. This ain't football. Get out of here. I hope that doesn't happen. If we get to the wild card, we better win that game. We better win that game. You guys don't want to miss that post game. You thought that was a rant I just did. Let the Giants lose in a wild card. Dodgers won a Mickey Mouse World Series. Malone Labe. Any Dodgers fans in the chat probably going to have something to say about that. As far as I'm concerned, they won they won the World Series. They had they make the playoffs anyway, so they were going to be there anyway. Now, if the Marlins won the World Series, you might have a complaint on that. So please hit that like button, subscribe button, and World Traveler, check out Eric's videos, the latest on Bauer. And tomorrow, don't miss it, is another stadium review of the River Cat Stadium. It's already uploaded. It's already done. I'm just scheduled for tomorrow. I thought I was a little bit late to schedule it, but the Giants game going on in the post game, so I'm going to run that tomorrow. So that's going to be a stadium review of Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, West Sacramento, California. And it's just beautiful stadium. Absolutely love it there. So don't miss that review. And I got a whole lot of other footage here, and I'm still going to do more. I'm going to try to go to another Giants game this year, and I'm going to try to hit a Stockton Ports game this year and do a stadium review on the Stockton Ports. Maybe the San Jose Giants, Fresno Grizzlies. There's so many more stadiums I got to get to. Solano is a shortstop, second baseman. What's up, High Life boys? Everyone else, thank you so much. William Henry, love is in the air. We still have a great shot at the series in Dava. It is not over. Eric, if San Francisco gets a good wild card, who would you pitch? That's a great question. Is it going to be Webb? Who would have thought Webb? But right now, I think Webb. Why not, too? It's perfect. You pitch Webb. If it lines up right, you pitch Webb in the wild card, and then you got Gausman ready for game one, back to the start of the rotation, because basically Webb, if you think about it, was number 5, but, once the season gets going, who knows? But if you think about it, what would you say? Gausman, DeSclafani, Cueto, Wood, Webb, right? So let's throw Webb out there since he's been our best guy. And then when the playoffs start, the wild card's considered playoffs, but I don't consider that crap playoffs. When the actual playoffs start, you throw Gausman out there and we're freaking rolling. So yeah, I'd say Logan Webb. And a game at the stadium is just not a real road game. It's just across the bay. Yeah, so they're rested. They're sleeping in their own houses. I'm assuming they're sleeping in their own houses tonight. They probably all drove home, right? Well, of course they drove home. They're not going to go to a hotel in Oakland. That makes no damn sense. Logan in says Bon Jovi all-time list soon on Eric's house. Yes, that's coming up soon. So I keep on planning to do that. Just haven't found the time, but it's going to happen. Thank you guys so much today. I really appreciate everyone. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Thank you for notifying me of the lag. I'm glad we got that straightened out really quick. And hopefully we won't have that problem again, but we will. But hopefully I'll try to avoid it the best I can. But thank you guys again for joining me today. We are in Oakland, California, and the Giants got their asses kicked. I wouldn't say that, but 4-1. Baptism, former managers and all the Astros organization admitted to cheating 2017. Stop lying to yourself. Baptism, what did he say? Now I'm curious. We get some drama in the chat. We got some arguments going on today since early on. Before the game ended, it was getting heated. Ultimately, if you're saying it's over, we're done, we're not going to win the division. I just don't understand that. We're in first place right now. That's like running a race and you're in the front, like, oh, I'm screwed. I'm not going to win. Why? You're in the front. I guess if you're tired and you're about to die, that's one thing. But assuming you're still feeling good, you're going to win the freaking race. Don't give up. Let's go. So let's go. Let's win this thing. Yeah. San Jose Sharks, who thinks Eric should dye his hair orange when the Giants win the division? Yeah, put it out there. Dyeing the hair orange. I'm down, dude. I'm down. Manfred seeds the wild card as 4 regardless of record. Lame. Manfred seeds the wild card as 4 regardless of record. Lame. Yeah, pretty much whatever Manfred did. Jason Shung. Jay Shung is crazy. But xie for being here. I really appreciate that. Jason Lee in Taiwan. 我很高兴 你是在这里 很好 谢谢你 But yeah, it is what it is. Muchas gracias por todo, por estar aquí. Y estamos hablando sobre los Gigantes y los Atléticos. Y los Atléticos ganaron hoy en Oakland 4-1, pero mañana vamos a tratar de otra vez y los Gigantes van a ganar. Así que no te preocupen porque los Gigantes van a ganar. Eso es un guarantee. So let's go Giants tomorrow. High Life boys, I guarantee it. Giants taking this one tomorrow. I hope. So let's go. Brian Chua, Tyler Burbeck, High Life boys, William Henry, Malone Lave, Johnny Cage, Alan Land, Jason Lee in Taiwan. I was talking a little Chinese with. I haven't practiced Chinese in. I need to start practicing, get my Chinese back going, because I'm really rusty. But everyone else, thank you again for being here. I really appreciate it. Ryan W., you're not done. I'm very impressed by your team. We'll always be a Posey fan, even though I'm a Dodgers fan through and through. And thank you so much. And I like some of your guys, to be honest. Hate to admit it, but yes, I do like some Dodgers players. Some of the younger guys, Will Smith, I'm a big fan. I like Will Smith a lot. I like Edwin Rios, even though he didn't play well this year and he's on the IL, but always liked Edwin Rios. I was actually hoping the Giants might be able to pick him up in a trade or something, but obviously not now because he's hurt. But anyway, thank you guys again. Have a great day. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow, and we'll hopefully be talking about the Giants and their win tomorrow against the A's. So thank you, everyone. Again, have a great day. Appreciate your support. We will talk to you again mañana. No song today, but maybe tomorrow we'll bust it out. And again, look forward to that video. If you guys see it pop up on your subscription feed or notification or whatever, you happen to see a review of the Rivercat Stadium, Sutter Health Park, check that out. Watch it in its entirety if you don't mind, to help that watch time out, because my stadium reviews, I don't get a whole bunch of views, so I understand that, but I do them anyway because I know my subscribers enjoy them, the vlog type videos. I know you guys enjoy them, so they're going to continue to happen for y'all, for my subscribers. So you guys have a great day. We're going to talk to you freaking tomorrow, and I'm hitting the hay. Peace out.
Lyles with the 1-0 pitch. That one is hit to right center field. Very well hit. It is gone.
Cueto swivels and throws. And a slider is lined right back to Cueto, who makes the catch.
On the pitch. He bounces this one into the hole. Cut off by Flores. To second for one. The throw to first. Double play.
0-2 into the gap in right center field. Bellinger chasing. He's not going to get to it. And now Slater will motor his way to third. He's going to come home. Slater will score without a play. It's a double.
Right center field. That gets down into the gap. And it rolls all the way out to the 415 side. Ruff heading around second. Digging for third. Stand-up triple for Darren Ruff.